You don't want to miss this fried rice recipe. Everything came out so perfect, so delicious. You need to give this a try. Don't say I didn't warn you. Hello treasures, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great. Thanks for stopping by. Sit down and relax. Let me share with you how I made this yummy and delicious fried rice. Yeah, Nigerian fried rice. Let's get started. To make the fried rice, we're going to be using chicken. This is 1 kg of chicken, so I'll go ahead, cut and wash it for cooking. Then I'll transfer it into the pot, add some onions to it, then season it with some chicken seasoning cubes, bay leaf, some curry powder, and thyme. Use any seasoning of your choice. I also add a little salt to it. Stir everything together, cover and allow it to steam for some time before we go in with some water. After about 5 minutes of steaming on its own, then I'll add some water to it. Stir and then cover and allow it to cook until the meat is at least 90% cooked, because we're going to be grilling this later. While the meat or chicken is cooking, I'll go ahead and wash my rice. I'll soak this with hot water for about 5 minutes before I'll now rinse it thoroughly until the water is clear. It's been about 5 minutes of soaking the rice, so I'll go to my sink and rinse it off now. So our rice is ready for the next step. But before then, let's grill the meat. You can also air fry or deep fry the chicken in the oil. You can also use any other kind of protein for this. You can use meat, cow meat, you can use goat meat, you can also use fish, any protein of choice. I sieved my chicken stock to remove the bay leaf and some of those unwanted ngongo, but it's optional. Hey. Then I'll add a little bit of curry powder and thyme and also seasoning cubes. I'll add about a tablespoon of coconut oil for some coconut flavor. We are not making coconut rice, mind you, but I just love coconut flavor in my fried rice. Then I go in with about 2 cups of water to cook our rice. Be careful not to add too much water so that your rice doesn't get mushy. Then I'll cover it and bring the sauce to boil. Now that the sauce is boiled, let's add our rice and cook. We're going to cook this rice until about 85 to 90% done. This water in the rice will not be enough to cook it, so I'm going to add a little more water to it. Just know the type of rice you are cooking, if it is on the soft part or strong part. I believe you understand what I mean. So that it's not the one that will become very soft by the time you add more water to it. But this one, I know the rice, it will swallow the whole water. So while the rice is cooking, let's prepare our vegetables. I'll be using some green beans, green bell pepper, some peas, don't mind the color of that peas, some carrots, and then spring onions. I'll also be adding sweet corn. I'm using store-bought sweet corn, that's canned sweet corn. While on the veggies, don't forget to check the rice. The rice has dried water. but not totally dried. So I'll just stir it around, cover it again to dry totally. Maybe that might take about 2-3 minutes. Now it is well dried and 90% or 85% cooked. The rice is still firm. I love how it is. I'll just stir it around, then leave it open, take it out from this burner, keep it open so that it can cool down while I prepare the vegetables. If you have vegetable cutter, that'll be very fine. Use it. I don't have. You can also cut it in this form. Just cut it any way you know it will be easier for you. For the green beans, I just arrange it in a way it will be easier for me to cut out the head and then cut the remaining part. The green or spring onions, I like to take out the white part of it, which I normally fry along with purple onions. Now we have all the vegetables prepared. Let's start the frying. Into my frying pan, I'll add about a cooking spoon of vegetable oil. The oil you're using depends on the quantity of rice you are making and also the vegetable you are frying. I'm frying or cooking 4 cups of rice, so a cooking spoon of oil is enough for it. I'll allow the oil to heat up for about a minute or two. Once you know that the oil is hot, then add the onions. I'll also add the white part of the spring onions, which I removed earlier on, like I told you. Then stir fry for about 2 minutes until the onion softens. Add a bit of salt. Take it easy on salt. I like to add my salt before or after adding the onions. I just feel it sweetens the onions more. And that was also how my mom taught me. She used to add salt first before adding the onions. After frying the onions, I'll then go in with the green peas. For me, the green peas is the strongest of these vegetables because it's fresh. It's not canned peas. So after frying it for about 30 seconds, I'll add the green beans, followed by the carrots. Then I'll stir fry again. I couldn't get liver, so I'm using chicken pieces. So if you have liver, you add it at this time. Then I'll go in with the sweet corn. You know that this sweet corn is already cooked, so that's why I'm adding it at this time towards the end. At this point, I'll add a little bit of curry powder and then 2 small seasoning cubes. Then the last but not the least is our green bell pepper. Feel free to use any vegetable you like. You can add yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, whatever vegetable you feel like using for this fried rice. You're free to use it. I'm glad I said least but not the last. Guys, I almost forgot to add some hot pepper. So I have some hot pepper, scotch bonnet pepper here. So add about a tablespoon of that, or according to your own taste. This is perfect. So the next we're going to do is to add our rice, but I'm going to divide this into two. So I'm going to be frying it in 2 batches. I'm going to be stirring this rice like this for about 7 minutes on high heat. The stove is on high heat. That was how I fried the vegetables too. You fry this until you're satisfied that yes, this rice can never spoil. Then I will go in with some spring onions and fry again for about 2 minutes. Then our fried rice will be ready. So my dear sisters and brothers, this is how to cook a perfect fried rice. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Please, I'm saying please, like the video and also share it to your friends and loved ones so that they too can enjoy a perfectly made fried rice. And I'm using this opportunity to wish all of you a happy Easter. Thank you all for watching. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed and safe. I love you all. Bye bye.